however dark you can feel things and how deep your pain runs is this strong indication of how high you may rise and the joy of living you may feel. Hi Virgo, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be your mid-month April reading. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful month so far. We're going to start here with an oracle card, kind of take a moment to check in, see how we're feeling, see if there's anything we can bring attention or awareness to. Let's get an oracle card here for Virgo for the month of April. Okay, so the oracle card we pulled for mid-month April is Orphaned, angel number 5. So if you've been noticing synchronicities of 5s, that is what is coming in right now. Hopes of change, hopes of things moving in a new direction, probably feeling very forgotten or very forgotten or very neglected lately. Almost feeling like people aren't seeing you for who you really are. People aren't seeing your worth. You probably are feeling more isolated than usual and probably feeling somewhat abandoned by somebody or somewhat down. Just feeling a little bit darker than usual. I feel like for some of you right now, this is feeling like your dreams aren't obtainable. This image in my head coming in is like you're painting with the same color, you're painting with one color, let's say you're painting with the color brown, and you're painting your picture forgetting that you have access to every color. So it's almost like you're having this mindset right now that you can't reach certain goals or you can't have this life that you desire and this life that you see and that you envision. So it's like you're painting with the same color a picture that's meant to be a lot more colorful or a picture that's meant to be a lot more dimensional and a lot more complex. And I feel that you're sort of giving up on your dreams or you're giving up on something that you really believed in at one point, and you're kind of at this place where your head's just down. But I'm going to go ahead and read the card's definition of this angel number. The essential message here is a sense of loss, an identity crisis, recognizing that you don't fit in or the need to belong, uncertainty about your place. The oracle's message here is that we were all meant to have connections with other people, within our families, society, and the larger culture. No man is an island, and it's important to recognize when being a part of, rather than separate from, is essential to your well-being. The issue at hand is the need to find where you fit in. Be true to your core truths and values. Perhaps you no longer identify with a group or community the way you did before and need to find a new situation. You might be feeling a deep sense of loss or confusion. Address the need for belonging and know that you will find your place with others of like-minded spirit. It's okay to let go of pressure to fit in. Not everyone will understand you. It's time to move on. And so the relationship message here is that as you shift and evolve and commit to your own growth, you long for support but may be disappointed and hurt by others who are not providing what you feel you deserve. Perhaps you are shifting away from this relationship because you're in a different stage of personal growth. Perhaps you are in a new relationship and discovering that you don't share the same values and beliefs, so you feel left out, unable to get that intimate place of safety and belonging. Take heart, as Spirit knows you and loves you and will steer you in the direction of those who accept you as you are without agenda. Don't compromise yourself to belong. It won't be worth the price. Okay, so that is our oracle card for the month of April, Virgo. So let's go ahead and jump right into the reading here. Okay. and the Devil in reverse. So it may be that you're retreating to old thought patterns, to old emotional behavior patterns, or things that don't serve you anymore. And maybe it's that you're reflecting on these things from the past that you no longer want to bring forward with you. Maybe it's that you're re-centering yourself or re-grounding yourself. Take the time to clean out what's not serving you in your life right now. Take this new season of spring to really focus on cleaning out the old and letting go of the old, releasing things that no longer serve you. And, a lot of people say spring cleaning, but actually clean out your place, clean out things you don't wear anymore. Go through your phone book and clean out people that you don't talk to anymore, people that aren't helping you grow and evolve. Sometimes we have to get rid of things from the past. Sometimes we have to clean out our space in order for new things to find us and for new things to grab our attention. Okay. Alright, Virgo, let's go ahead and get started here with your reading for April, mid-month, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Alright, first card is the Hermit card, Virgo. So, as we know, when our card gets pulled, especially being the first card on the table, it's the strongest card here, we are being welcomed for this message. This message is for you, and this message is to help guide you forward from whatever it is you feel stagnant from. With the Hermit card here, probably feeling isolated, like we talked about with that Oracle card, feeling the sense or need to retreat from really the world, like society, feeling the need to retreat from people, feeling probably very let down by people. With the Seven of Swords here, on the other side, you're probably thinking about all the things that have gone wrong rather than all the things that have gone right. People that have betrayed you or people that have let you down. And focusing on how you want to manage this, and probably sitting in a place where you're just trying to organize your thoughts and really come to a place of being centered and grounded. With the Queen of Cups here, Virgo, I feel like you're really feeling all the feels. You're probably feeling things very deeply right now. You're probably very in touch with your feminine side. For a lot of you, this is just releasing a lot of emotions that you've probably suppressed or held in. With the Hermit card and the Queen of Cups, you're probably feeling collective emotions, or you're probably collectively feeling a lot of pain. And through this time where we really feel things so deeply, things that we've suppressed may be coming up emotionally for us, and it's a good time to really release. It's a good time to cleanse. It's a good time to meditate and let all of this come through for exactly what it is, and not judge whatever comes up. These emotions may be very complex or very, for some of us, frightening, or you may feel like you're going backwards and facing things that you thought you've already healed from. But the message coming in is like, don't judge whatever you're feeling. Just accept whatever it is and let it come through. And don't identify these feelings being who you are. Just identify with them as being emotions that need to be released. So observe them, but also let them flow. They're not yours to hold on to. Okay. Alright, so we have the Page of Cups on the other side, Virgo. I feel as if you may have been dealing with somebody that really took a part of your heart. It's like somebody that came into your life and cracked your heart wide open into a million pieces and left with a part of your heart. And it's almost this feeling of, you know what? I'll let you keep that part of my heart because you need it more than I do. It's almost this feeling of knowing how broken this person is to have to cause you so much hurt and so much pain that you just let them go because you know that they need healing for themselves. So with the Seven of Swords to the Page of Cups, I feel like you guys probably connected on a very emotional level, as we have Queen of Cups facing Page of Cups. But with the Page of Cups here, it's like somebody with a lower vibration, or it's somebody with an immature sort of energy, somebody that has a lot to learn, has a lot to face, probably somebody that's very artistic or somebody that's very emotional as well, probably dealing with Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We also have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy on the table. But it's this feeling that this person still needs to paint their own picture for themselves. I feel like they get lost very easily in others, and I feel that you have added to their vision of life. You've given them a piece of themselves that they wouldn't have found without meeting you. This idea we were talking about earlier of how when you paint with one color, you're not really giving yourself credit for the depth that you hold. You show this person that whoever you were dealing with or whoever you are dealing with, you show them that, look, you don't only have the color blue to paint with. There's so much beauty that you hold within. Why are you painting with one color? So although, they might have broken your heart, they might have touched you to the core of your being or really disappointed you, it's almost like you help them evolve. You help show them a new way to life. You help show them that, look, you're not just this person that everybody told you are. You're so much more. And in turns, by helping this person, you're kind of helping yourself heal as well. With the Hermit card facing the Seven of Swords, it's kind of like this feeling where you retreat back to this place of what you've experienced with this person, the depth of what you experienced with this person, the shadow side that they mirrored or reflected back to you, kind of gives you this time and this space to face your own shadows within, and kind of gives you the space to heal from things that you may have suppressed for a really long time. I feel like a lot of shadow work or a lot of darkness is coming out of nowhere. And because you're more emotionally equipped to heal this, you're going to feel the depths of its pain. You're going to feel the depth of whatever it is you're going through. But there's also a beauty in facing this pain, because it's a reminder of how deeply you can feel. And it's also this sense of, however dark you can feel things and how deep your pain runs is this strong indication of how high you may rise and the joy of living you may feel. And it's just that beautiful message of, you might be going through a dark time, but you come back every time twice as strong. For some of you here, there's a message that you're starting to wear more crystals, or you're starting to get into crystal. You're starting to wear, crystal jewelry. For some of you, I see here you just got a new crystal necklace. Somebody got a crystal crown. That's beautiful. Okay. So we have the Queen of Cups here. We have the Queen of Wands here. And with this Queen of Cups to the Queen of Wands, it's about facing the emotional complexity of yourself, what you hold within, and knowing that you overcome whatever it is you face every time. It's knowing that no matter how deep you go within, and how deeply you face external world, it's that you can come back to this place within with this Hermit card here, find your sense of peace, find your sense of stillness, and overcome whatever it is you face. Overcome whatever it is you're challenged by, or the emotions that you don't quite want to deal with, or the emotions that surface. It's knowing that you have this strength to overcome whatever it is in your way. It's to overcome your shadow sides. It's to overcome these low vibration things that come up for us, and knowing that we have the strength to overcome it every time. And that's not to say it's going to be easy. It's just to say that we have this powerful gift of overcoming emotional trauma, of overcoming emotional things. So for a lot of you, and I know this is a mid-month reading, but I feel like a lot of you, for the beginning of April, is going to be a lot of reflection. It's going to be a lot of going inward, a lot of isolation, a lot of trying to understand what you're, experiencing, because a lot of emotions are probably going to surface for you. And it's all for the evolvement of who you are. It's all for understanding your strength. Whatever it is you're facing is all to understand how powerful you are. And when I have two queens come up next to each other, it's usually the strong indicator of being very close to your purpose work, or knowing that you have something very powerful to share with the world. But maybe it's this sense that, you're not confident enough, or you feel like you're not confident enough or capable enough of, sharing this. And this is an indicator here that you are powerful enough, you are confident enough, your emotions run very deep, you feel things very deeply. And with these emotions that you face and these emotions that you feel and what you've overcome, you can also help others overcome what you've been through because you understand it on a very deep level. And here with the Emperor in reverse, you probably are dealing with somebody or were dealing with somebody that needed a lot of power to feel confident. They probably had a big ego. Here with the Emperor in reverse, it's like Aries or Scorpio energy. They needed a lot of power to feel they were in control, very controlling, very like sense of paranoia or this sense of needing power to be fulfilled. And you don't find fulfillment through power. You actually find more hurt within. So whatever it is this person's facing, I feel like they outwardly express their emotions in a very unhealthy way, although I think they're learning a lot about themselves right now and learning that, some of their old habits and some of their old ways aren't working for them to move forward. I think that you've given them something to paint with. I think you've really created a new vision of how they see themselves and how they view humanity in general. You probably gave them hope when they were in a very dark period of their time where they were just doing things from the hurt of their soul and not from their heart. And I feel like you gave them this sense of getting more in tune with their heart and their soul. Even if they hurt you, even if they showed you darkness, you still helped this person, even if they don't express that to you. So here with the Emperor card, they're understanding that they're not going to get things the same way they were used to getting them. They don't just get everything by telling people that they're powerful and that they're superior to others. That's not how you get, to where you want to be. That's not how you become the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands, the King of Pentacles. You don't do that by becoming the Emperor in reverse, by using your power for negative, low vibration things. And I feel like this person's starting to understand that, starting to slowly release it, although it's very uncomfortable for them. This is probably a chapter they have to experience on their own. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the outcome card here, Virgo. Okay, so we have the Strength card here. Probably coming out of a time that felt like we weren't going to get out of. You may have experienced some sort of chaotic chapter or something that you felt like you weren't going to get through, although we always come out a lot more powerful than we believe we are, and there's always beauty in that, because sometimes we don't give ourselves enough credit for what we hold within. And then once we come out of this storm, once we come out of this chapter, we then see the beauty of what we couldn't see while we were in the storm. And when we look back on things that we face and challenges that we've overcome, there's so much beauty in understanding how much strength you had when you denied that strength when you were in it. And so here I just feel like it's remembering how much strength you have to overcome whatever situation comes about, whatever situation that you face, whatever it is you're troubled by, whatever it is you're in the moment of dealing with. It's always knowing that you have so much inner strength to overcome any chapter that makes its way to you, and that whatever situation comes your way is only for the evolvement and the betterment of yourself. Whatever situation that you need to become your highest version of you is what's going to be presented to you. So although whatever you face may be very hard, you're ultimately learning a lot about yourself, and you're ultimately becoming wiser and stronger through everything you face. Alright, Virgo, that is all I have for you for mid-month April. I hope you guys have a wonderful month. I do apologize if this video doesn't resonate with you, as this is a very general reading for many people. However, if it does, I would love to hear back from you guys in the comment section. If you want to book a personal reading with me, all my information is below. I have a few more spots available for the month of April, and then I have a lot of availability for the month of May. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your month. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I look forward to hearing from you guys in the next video. Take care.